So we are doing Prophet Musa alayhi salam and the sacrifice, and pick a yellow felt sheet that you have, and we are going to draw the cow that was in the story of Prophet Musa alayhi salam, who the and he was and the yellow cow. So I'm drawing on a brown felt sheet, but you can use the yellow felt sheet. So our goal is to draw the yellow cow, as mentioned in Surah Baqarah, Prophet Musa alayhi salam, and the sacrifice. So let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So first we see we need to read the drawing. So you can see there is a small circle and a bigger circle, and then we have these two rectangles that look like that can be used for the legs of the cow. Okay. So in order to begin, see here, I'm going to draw a U first, and then I'm going to draw the features on the top. Okay. So let us begin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So I am beginning from here, as you can see, and I'm drawing a U. Okay. Just draw a U. And after we draw the horns and the ears, then we are going to complete the face. Okay, once you have drawn the U, now it's time to draw the horns. The cow has horns, right? So we are going to draw these two horns. Okay, we're going to do the two horns. And now we can complete the circle because now we know we can join. So join the U to the horn and then continue it to close the circle. Okay. And then we need a bigger, now we're going to draw the big part of the cow, that is the tummy. So let's start from here. As you can see, it starts right here. So let's start and make a big circle and come around and bring the circle back to the face. Okay. So now that we have drawn the bigger circle, now you can do the ears of the cow. So I am doing the ear, one ear, and the second ear on the side. That's my second ear. And then I can do the eyes of the cow, two eyes, and then the nose. Then I have two circles for the nose. Okay. Now, once we have we have drawn our face. Now the easy part is the legs. The legs are, you can draw from the top. You can draw the two legs in a form of a rectangle. Okay. And then another line for the second leg, and then join it. And then we have our second leg, behind the rear legs, two legs at the back. Okay. And then the hoofs. I'm going to make the hoofs of the cow. Just go like a semicircle to make the hooves of the cow.
I'm done.
You're done? Good job. Then we need the udders. This is where the cow gives milk. So we have to draw the udders. It looks like that.
Give a baby cow.
Yeah, that is where we get the milk, the udders, and now the tail.
I did the tail.
You did the tail? Okay, good job. So this is the tail. Okay. once you have done that, and hopefully you have done it on the felt sheet, I'll give you a few moments to trace if you are still working on it. And once you have done the cow, then what we good job. I see Leila, I see Zahra. Leila, did you do it on the felt sheet, dear? Yeah. Okay. So once we have done that, we are going to cut out the outer layer to make sure that we have something like that. So cut it out from the outer layer. So just you can, use your scissors to cut it out.
It comes with scissors.
Fine. Cut it out. And while you are doing that, so I'm going to take a 5-minute namaz break. And while you're doing that, after you finish this, I want you to get the following supplies out. Okay. I'm going to lay it on my camera here. So take out a fuzzy stick, okay, and take out beads. You have beads in here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. About 17 yellow beads. That way we are going to make a bracelet for the cow. And take out 2 googly eyes. Okay, so while you're while you're cutting, and you need to take out the following supplies, I'm going to be back in about 5 minutes. Okay. So now that we have our supplies out, now I want you to take your fuzzy stick, and we are going to use the beads that you have taken out. So we need yellow beads because we made the Prophet Musa's yellow golden cow that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked the people to sacrifice in order to know who the killer of the old man was, by sacrificing the cow. So this helps us remember the story. And so we are going to make a bracelet. We are going, not the bracelet, but we are going to make um, a necklace for the cow. So what you can do is take the fuzzy stick and start putting in your beads. So as if you are start putting in the beads inside, on top of the fuzzy stick. So see how I'm doing it? So let's put all the one by one. So make sure it doesn't come out from the other end. Okay, so
Does it have to be yellow?
You can choose anything. If let's,
Because
you
I don't
can,
have that many yellow.
okay, you can choose anything. Okay, so whichever you have. So we need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Around 16 beads. So you can mix it up. You can use any other. The only thing I wanted was to make sure you're using a yellow cow or yellow felt sheet. But if you're using a thick paper, construction paper, just color this cow yellow, because that's what we want to remember our project by, is that Allah asked for a yellow cow to be sacrificed. And this was a way for the poor boy who owned the yellow cow. He was, Allah was able to make that boy rich and help him financially. Okay, so let's start putting in all our beads to make a necklace for the cow. Okay, and this story, like you all mentioned, this story teaches us that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked the people of Bani Israel to sacrifice a cow, they should have just listened. Instead, they kept asking questions. What kind of a cow should it be? And all kind of different questions. And then Allah made it harder and harder to help the boy who owned a yellow cow. And he said the cow has to be yellow because then Allah also made sure that the boy was able to become wealthy just by this example. Okay, so once we have created our bead, you have put in all your beads. Now you're going to turn, you're going to turn it around, and we don't need the extra fuzzy stick. We don't need the extra fuzzy stick. So I'm going to use my scissors and cut off the extra fuzzy stick. We don't need the extra. Okay? It's a little hard, but it cuts off. So now I have only that much that I need. Okay? And once you have that, you can twist it. You can twist it to make it like a round circle. Now just twist it. Huh? Now, if you want, you can, you can use one of your pom-poms. You see that yellow pom-pom that you have? You can use it to, in between this, you can just hold it like that and go around it. Go around it so it looks like a bell. See that? If you want. If you don't want, just twist it and it'll just become a necklace. Just twist it. The reason we are twisting it to make sure the beads don't come out. So once you have your beads, then this can go around the neck of your cow. Okay, the neck of your cow. And I'm just going to label my drawing that we did and says Prophet. So I'm going to label it Prophet Musa alayhi salam and the sacrifice. So I'm going to write sacrifice here. So this story will help you us remember about the cow that the yellow cow that had to be sacrificed, and the people were giving so much trouble to Prophet Musa when Allah said just sacrifice a cow. They didn't listen. They kept asking and asking, asking, and then Allah said to sacrifice a yellow cow that belonged to a orphan child. And this way, the orphan child said that I'll give you the cow if you give me the mm, gold as much as the weight of the cow. And this was a way for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help the poor orphan get money because these people were making such a big deal. They should have just listened. So this is a great example for us.